Hi ladies, I hope you're doing amazing. Welcome back to another Femininity Quickie. I'm Dr. Christina and your femininity coach from LA. I talk all things dating and sex for ambitious women, female entrepreneurs, and executives in their 40s. So if you have success and an incredible life but no man, my series is exactly what you need. And if a quickie is not enough, you can book one-on-one coaching with me. The link is in the description box of this episode. So yeah, let's create your dream life with a dream man. Today I want to talk to you about being in a relationship and the dream of having my needs met, right? When we think about what is a dream relationship and when do I really need a man? And then sometimes it's those feelings, I have someone when I come home, someone gives me a hug, someone listens to my stories and what is going on in my life, someone supports me in my daily life and struggles, and whatever it is. I can, at 2 a.m. in the morning, we're gonna stand in the kitchen and cook something, or we just holding hands on a flight. We travel together, we make memories together, right? I feel this pain too. This is something when we crave someone, when we just really need whatever it is. Sometimes it's validation, sometimes it's love, sometimes it's just someone who is there, sometimes it's something physical, sometimes, we are human beings. And I just wanted to say, before I dive deeper in what the Hollywood romance topic for today is about, it's very normal to miss a man, right? It's very normal to have those desires, and it's very normal because you are a social being, and we get the purpose in life when we are together as a group, when we belong, when we get chosen, and when we choose, right? It makes so much sense, and this is actually the explanation where these cravings come from. Although we have to differentiate between those cravings and cravings that are based on unhealed trauma, or moments when we just need validation. I'm whatever, I have struggles with my business right now and my confidence sucks, right? And then I'm having a man who gives me this attention, who gives me that validation. Or I have trauma, right? My parents never took really care of me, or never, reacted to my emotions and neglected my needs, right? And now I'm replacing that with a man who's so obsessed with me, and then you get into this codependency, and they're different dynamics. But let's picture that you are a healed woman, you have dealt with your traumas, and you know what is going on, and you crave a man because you're great, but you could even be greater, right? That's the little add-on. It's not a little on, but it's a massive up level if you have a man by your side. He can challenge you, he can be with you, he can reflect the things back that still need work maybe. So that's why we want a man, right? We want to grow together, we want to share life together, we want to build. And that's what we're here for, right? In our 40s, we just want that. We are done with games, we're done with hookups, we have had so much sex in our lives. Hang on, we just need a man to, build with us, create our lives together. And then I want to talk about, because this is today's topic, it's the Hollywood romance. And I'm a very romantic person. I love watching romantic movies and seeing people being happy and living a good life, or wherever they're gonna get to know each other, then they fall in love, and then they get engaged, and they build this, it's like the dream little princess story kind of. And I love that. For me, it's so nourishing. This is what I want, right? I want the man to chase me at the airport, hey Christina, stop, I need you, right? I need those moments. And actually, to some extent, I experienced them, and then I'm in heaven, you know what I mean? So I know this is possible. And I'm craving that too, right? But I want to say, what situations those Hollywood movies often create, they're somehow not realistic. And I think it's, really the work and the effort you have to bring to the table when you get into a relationship. And that's something we often ignore because we are so, excited about meeting someone. We're so excited to start a relationship. But then we forget that this is work. And you know that, like, meeting someone, everyone is unique. And they come from a different family, they come from a different background. Even if they grew up in the same city, they maybe have been to a different school, or they are maybe from a different country. Picture that, like, no one is ever the same. And you meet this man, right? And he has a story and you have your own stories, right? It's work to bring that together and to make this work. And this is what so often those Hollywood movies, they don't picture the work. It's just, yeah, we're meant to be, and now we're together, we're like on cloud 9, right? And no, we don't need to do any work. Yeah, this is one of the biggest lies. I mean, I would love to have that way, right? I would love to experience it that way, and still the man chasing me at the airport, you know, that I'm not leaving. However, you know, you have to communicate, you have to tell them what you want, you have to set your boundaries, you have to tell the stories, you have to open up to make this work. It's possible that it works, right? Even with the most trickiest people coming from such a different societal background, or whatever, education, lifestyle, age, right? I was also, for a while, I was dating younger men, right? I feel like I mean, you know that maybe, but I'm feeling very drawn to like younger guys. And that's a thing, like, how can they be enough for me to bridge the gap of 10 or 15 years age difference, right? At different stories. While I've been through so many things, he maybe hasn't. Or maybe one guy I remember came from a different country, so have been like through very tough times in that country, right? And I was like, you know, going through my burnout and work-related struggles, but this can also work because you talk about it. And that's what I mean. Bridge the gaps from your unique personalities, your unique backgrounds, and talk about it. Be open, share it, talk it, right? And I think then there's nothing in the way to get the Hollywood romance. But just be aware that it needs work. And I know that you know that because you were like in your 40s, right? You know that things just fall from the sky. You're ambitious, you know how to make things work. But don't be, you know, still in this little, yeah, I can get, you know, he's just my dream man. And like, you know, it's easy because at some point we are also desperate. And then we crave those moments and we crave this Hollywood romance, right? But just don't be fully blind or like fully have the rose colored glasses on, right? Just saying, stay careful, you know, just be aware of what you want. And yeah, then it can be something beautiful. And then you can get your Hollywood romance with a quickie or with an all-nighter. That's up to you, right? Hollywood is also sex, so here we go. All right, ladies, I see you next week to another quickie. And again, if you're in need for an all-nighter and a real, true, intense, intimate session, you know where to find me. The link to the one-on-one coaching sessions is in the description box of this episode. I see you.